Hi, and welcome to that was really loud. I'm keeping it. Welcome to our first activity and adventure in this Bonkalicious beta program. It is a practice that we have done. We were talking about this practice, and I think it's been 4 or 5 years that we first did this practice, and it is called Creating Your Couple Bubble. It is a practice from Stan Tatkins in the book Wired for Love. It's a really great book if you want to dive into a little bit more of the science behind how we work in relationships. But we're adapting it to create your own couple bubble. And so, what that is, it's this bubble, this aura, this energetic field around you as a couple. And it gives you security, it gives you safety, it gives you actually a calming and surrendering, knowing that you don't have to change, you don't have to be different. You have someone in your bubble that supports you 100%. And the real magic sauce about this bubble is that you are actively working to actually meet your partner's needs. So I know for so long in our relationship, I was focused on my needs. Like, this is what I need, this is what I want, this is give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. And that energy, like, is focusing inward. And when you put that energy out and you're really focusing on what it is that I can give my partner, what are his needs, what are my partner's needs, and how can I meet them? And then if both partners inside your couple bubble have that active energy where you're caring for one another, where you're meeting each other's needs, in the long run, you get your needs met without as much strife, without as much working at it, without as much like energy out. And so you're creating this reciprocal circle of needs getting met, of feeling safe and secure, of knowing you're held in this container, in this bubble. And it's like this energy and um yeah, like it's this energy that I carry around with me and I feel it when we're not even together. What do you think? How do you feel it?
I feel like it's been a way to resolve conflict, I think. And we don't get into that many conflicts anyway, but I feel like because of this practice, we've been able to, it's just easier to like when you're not always worried about being whatever, triggered or being at the end of or at the effect of someone else or nothing becomes personal. Let's put it that way. And so
Mm-hmm.
things don't really wound and they don't hurt. It's really everything is open. And so because of that openness and because of the safety and security that you talked about, it is it's just easy to be you're comfortable almost like at all times.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't need to be near each other for that to be a true statement either.
Mm-hmm.
I think this also, that couple bubble also feeds into like just walking around in my day-to-day personal life. I'm able to ground easier. I'm able to just focus on this is not a big deal. Whatever this is, this could be at work. It could be a conflict that just out in the community or whatever. And it's just nothing is that big of a deal because I'm kind of carrying that around with me. Walking around in it's not a fishbowl necessarily, but it kind of is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, fishbowl of yummy, juicy love. I love it.
Right.
I feel the couple bubble most when I am in big surroundings. So, even like at Costco, where it's tons of people I don't know, but at the airport for sure, I always kind of, when I'm at the airport alone, I have this like energetic bubble around me and I navigate through the crowds. I can just feel it and I'm carrying that safety and security again with me in this space full of strangers. And so it's super empowering. And the practice is it's really yummy and delicious. And actually we've decided to do it again because it's been so long since we've done it. You're going to go down a list of the qualities that you want to experience inside your couple bubble. And it's really a radical act because you're creating your own reality. You get to take what you want to experience most and harness that inside your bubble. It's super empowering, I think.
I totally agree. You get
Yeah.
to pick.
You get to pick. So in the practice, you're going to get a PDF, and there's going to be qualities like safety, respect, I've added some more in there like play and fun because that's, I think, really important and vital in partnerships. So it's taking those qualities and you're going to rank them on a scale of 1 to 10, how important it is to you as an individual. And then when you get the list, when you get your individual list done, you get to sit and compare and be like, okay, my safety is a 9. What number is your safety? Just pick a number for your safety.
For
Right. So we're a little bit mismatched. So when we are comparing the couple bubble results with each other, we get to pick the ones that we both rank the highest to really focus on first, because that's creating what you want to experience. Like that's creating exactly what you need and what you want inside of your couple bubble. So after you rank your list, and then after you compare your list with your partner, the invitation is to dive in a little bit deeper with your top 3 highest ranked qualities. And so that there's going to be some questions, and that looks like really digging into like, for me, when did I feel safe? What does safety feel like? And that way you're giving your partner constructive guidelines to getting exactly what you want. And then once your partner knows that and they're committed to giving that to you, there's this ease and surrender. And that's what makes the couple bubble so flowy, so yummy, so juicy. So it's a beautiful practice. You're going to do a little bit of work on your own. You're going to come together and you're going to compare your list. And then you get to create action steps moving forward. And all of this will be detailed in the PDF. It's a super fun practice. You can make it into a date night. You can create any kind of structure. So like, okay, I'm going to by Friday, let's get our list done. And then we're going to meet with our list together and we're going to have this conversation and create the energy of our couple bubble. So you can play with it. You can make it into a whole date weekend. You can, really just go creative and have so much fun with this, because the idea is that this is fun. You get to do this with your beloved. You're creating something juicy and delicious and yummy. And it's an energy that you do carry with you. So it's super fun. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the chat or you can just go ahead and email me back. The nice thing about doing it in the chat is that if you have a question, most likely someone else also has that question. So then we can always be gaining more information and playing with each other's energy and information. Any advice?
no, go for it.